What's up, you guys? It's Amber, Amber's Closet, and today I'm back with a story time. And do I have a story for you guys? Remember when I told you that I had some crazy exes and I didn't even get into the craziest ex? Oh my gosh, I have so many stories behind this one ex. Let's call her D, but I'm gonna go ahead and just slide in one of the first ones with you guys. Let me just say that this was my ex that was extra overprotective. Like, if she could have kept me in a box and let me out during the day just to have an hour around the yard and put me right back, this would have been the ex to do it. But I'm gonna first tell you guys a story when we were already broke up for like a good year or two, but in her mind we did not break up, if you know what I'm saying. We had some real issues, you feel me? It all starts when I was living in Vegas, and at this time I was seeing somebody else. Let's call her C, right? So she was coming to town because she lived in LA, you know, blah blah blah. My ex always finds something to do around or near my house where she gotta come to my house, right? Because I live like a little bit further from the strip, so like my area was very particular. So if you have something to do out there, it's very awkward. But she found something to do all the time. So she hit me with a text and was like, yo, I need to come into your house early in the morning tomorrow because I need to drop my car off at the auto body by your house, and I'm gonna wait for her for the hour and a half that I need to wait in your house. But me and my ex were cool like this at this point because she's put some threats out there that really made me scared for my life. So she knocked on the door hella early. I let her in the house. I let her in the living room, and I locked my bedroom door tight, and I laid back down and went to sleep. All of a sudden I wake up to a the next thing I know, when I open my eyes, she is standing over me with my iPod. Now, I was very smart to make sure I grabbed everything of mine that she could have dug through in the living room and put it in the room in a safe where she can't get to it. But somehow I forgot my damn iPod at the bottom of a bag that was underneath my table that shouldn't have even been seen, but somehow got seen, and my iPod got out, and she flipped through my iPod and saw a picture of me with C and said, oh, so you moving on now? You think you're so cute with your little boo and shit? Let me find out. Let me catch this B in Vegas anywhere, and I'ma beat her ass. And I was like, you know what? We have been broken up for a really long time. You cannot talk to me about what I'm doing and how I'm moving on with my life. So how about you get your ass back in the living room, better hope my door is not broke, and leave me alone. So I close the door, I figure out a way to like fix it, and I lock it back. I go into the bathroom right after this and, you know, like do my thing, try to calm down a little bit, walk back into my room, and like I didn't have my contacts on, so I'm like rubbing my eyes, and all of a sudden when I open my eyes, I see in the corner, in my chair, in the room, she's just sitting there. I'm not done talking to you.
I'm not done talking to you.
That's when I knew shit was just way too crazy for me at this point. I see her in the corner. I'm hella nervous at this point, but I'm like trying to thug it up, and I'm like, yo, I think you need to go now. You're tripping. And she's like, I ain't going nowhere, but starts going off, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, you need to go. You done broke my door. You're tripping. You're scaring me. You're putting threats on me. You're telling me I can't move on when we haven't been together for like a year. You need to relax, and I think you need to go. So after a while of her like yelling at me, blah, 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 she's like, you know what? I need to go anyway. And then finally like gets her shit and runs out the door. I was like, F you, on her way out of the door. And I was just like, bye. Now, when this little boo thing C comes into town, we decide to go out on the town, even though I did nothing with my life, and like, you know, maybe go to the club one night, right? So we up in the club having a good time with my friends, you know what I'm saying, turning up, and then all of a sudden I get a text. Oh, so you think you cute with your new boo in the club in my motherfucking city? You better tell that bitch to watch out. I'm like trying to shake it off, like in the club, just trying to have fun, like, you know, whatever. Oh, you think I'm playing, huh? That's why I'm on my way up there with my homegirls, and tell that she about to get her ass whooped. And I was like, oh my God, the last thing I need, because I forgot to tell you that my ex-D, she likes to get gutter. So sometimes I'm a little afraid of her. You feel me? C was like, oh shit, should we leave? And I was like, hell no. So we go to turn up again. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you think I'm playing? I'll see you in a minute.
I'll see you in a minute.
So then when I get that second text, I'm like, maybe we should just go. You know, maybe I had a little bit too much fun already. Like maybe I did what I needed to do in this club. Maybe I don't need this right now, and maybe I need to just go. We already like danced for a little while. I'm done.
I'm done.
You good? You good? I'm good. we good. Let's go. This club that I go to is in the middle of the night. You know what I'm saying? So by the time I get home, it's like hella early in the morning or whatever, right? So we just trying to relax and like go to sleep. Hell no. We got the text. Oh, you think you cute by leaving this club? Oh, you think you can run from me? Oh, she thinks that she off the hook now? Hell no. I know where you live. I'm on my way to your house, and since you playing, you can tell everybody they can kiss my ass, and I might as well break every window in your motherfucking car after I fuck her up. You know when you get to that point where like, you're like, ooh, really? Just the fact that you can say that, you might actually be telling the truth of how you feel with the actions you want to fulfill. I want my windows to be intact. So I decided to take this threat as a real life situation and that it was really gonna happen. So I went ahead and just like, you know what? Maybe we should just get out the house for a little while. I'm gonna park my car on the other side of the building and maybe we should just go ahead and like visit another site and just get out of the fucking house. I was nervous. My ex is so crazy that I decided that I had to make C exit my premises and go to the nearest casino and just wait there for a little bit until I figured out what the fuck to do. You know shit is crazy when I made sure I parked my car very far, and at one point in time she was like, I'm almost there, and I was over there like still walking in the building. I had to run into the trash can of my apartment buildings and creep out that motherfucker like, is she coming? Is she here? What the fuck is that? I should never have to be at a point with an ex-girlfriend to the point where I'm scared for my life because I moved on. And at the moment, I wasn't ashamed to be afraid. You guys don't know her like this. But you guys don't know her like this. And after several threats and knowing that she actually did show up at the club to see where we were and that we weren't there, I did not put it past her that she would probably show up at my house. So after hiding in like the trash can for like 10 minutes, I was like, you know what? I'm not about to do this. And I leave and I get out of there and I go in my house and I just sit there. And then I watch from my balcony and see if anybody's pulling up. Nothing happens at all this day, so I felt kind of stupid to be doing what I was doing, and then nothing even happened. Moral of the story is, you need to watch out who you're dating and make sure you don't date any crazies that might go crazy on you as soon as you break up. And make sure that your exes know that when you break up, it means that you are broken up. That means you're allowed to move on. But anyways, you guys know that I'm cool with all my exes. You know, they kind of know that I'm gonna tell this story. They probably don't know how I'm gonna tell this story, but you know what I'm saying. I hope they don't watch it. Anyways, I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed my pain. And I will see you guys soon. Peace.